Welcome to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 16th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Last time these teams played, Wolverines put on a clinic and dominated. That game is about as sweet as it gets for Michigan fans to knock off their Midwestern rival.
Yeah, and I think predictability really hurt him in this last meeting. It's been a while, but you can always circle back to the old film and see when you're mixing the run with a pass effectively, it's going to be a more efficient offense and lead you to a win.
Kirk, I don't know about you. I'm just enjoying these teams colliding here today. In a perfect world with no politics, Michigan and Notre Dame would play every year, but it's just all too rare now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is a game we need to be able to see every single year. If you're the athletic director at Michigan or Notre Dame or friends with the program, anything you can do to make this one happen, we would love to see it. There's been a lot of chatter recently, so who knows? Maybe it's in the works.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down coming up after that running play. He hands it to the back. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Third down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a first and goal.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. They'll run it here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Bringing it out, it's Price. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Well, we just love to see these two uniforms on the field together. Two Midwestern behemoths. The rivalry goes way back to 1887. Of course, they don't play it regularly anymore.
And two of the most recognizable fight songs in college football. And, you know, and as legend goes, not long after learning the game and forming a team, Michigan traveled to Notre Dame to play in the first ever football game held in South Bend. Unfortunately, we just don't get a chance to see these teams play as often as we used to. Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. He likes to make the fair catch here in these cold conditions. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Wolverines pick up enough for a 1st down.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the 1st. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Simpson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Picks up the 1st and is still going. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st down, it's play action. The receiver grabs it, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone, but he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To the air, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. Toss play to the outside. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit just as he throws the ball. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Important second down play coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman look too far downfield. On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Pauling. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's send it back to our guys in the booth to see how the fight between Michigan and Notre Dame plays out.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They get the second half started with the running play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game, offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
With the defense in man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Hansen. Here's the second down play. They mix it up with a run. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Carr. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. On the run, it's low. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
critical third down play for this offense right here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They'll give it to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Caught in the backfield. It's low. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's third down for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. They keep him guessing with a run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Working clock with the ground game. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Bringing pressure. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On the run, it's Love. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Caught over the middle. It's Love. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Love. Here he goes. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.